Hey guys, Jason here. So just want to do a quick video on some basics with transitioning the blade from one hand to the other. And we can get into the importance of this later. But it's fun to work on as well. But the idea is that utilizing my thrust and slash, or it could just be slashing. But I'm gonna get my reps in with like my thrust slash concept. But the idea is I want to transition the blade to the other side and be able to do the same thing on either side. Okay, it can be done with just slashing, but the idea is how I transition the blade. And when I transition the blade, I do it, in this drill in particular, I do it whenever I can put it back by the hip and protect the blade itself, the weapon retention side. So whenever I transition the blade to the other side, instead of just passing it to the hand, okay, like this, which could cause me to fumble and drop it, what I do is as I pass the blade, I pinch it with my thumb and my first finger and open the hand. And then as I pass it, I slide it right into the mouth of my other hand and transition the grip. So as I pass, I pinch it with the thumb and first finger, open the hand, and slide the handle into the grip, into the mouth of the hand before I let go. So I can make sure that as I pass the blade, that the transition is less likely for me to fumble and drop it. Not saying that it won't happen, but less likely. Okay, so you can practice that with the thrust slash concept this way. Thrust slash and pass. I can pass it with just the slash. Okay, but it's at the hip. That way, the idea is that if somebody tries to grab a hold of my arm, for example, and pin my arm in, or redirect my arm and control it so that I can't use it, as they jam my arm in, I learn to pass the blade off to this hand, and then I can use my left hand. Another way to transition is from the back side. If I take the palm of my hand and put it to my arm, all I'm gonna do is slide from a sock grip. I'm gonna slide the mouth of my hand, palm touching my arm, down, push the butt of the knife out as I switch the grip over to my Pakal grip. From there, same thing, as I come back and turn it over, as the palm goes up, the mouth of the hand is gonna grab right against the knife part of my hand. I'm just gonna rub my hand and push the blade out, coming back to my sock grip. Okay, so again, a thrust from a sock grip. As I bring it back, the palm of my hand slides down, catches the butt of the knife. As I switch the grip, okay, this way, as I switch the grip, putting it into the palm, going to Pakal grip. Now as I thrust and come back, do the same thing. Mouth of the hand, as I turn it over, mouth of the hand is going to rub right against the knife part of your bladed hand and push the blade out as I grab and go back to sock. Okay, so I just thrust, switch, jab, thrust, switch, and jab. And I just work on transitioning back and forth from here to here. Okay, same thing with this. Have fun with it, but you can switch, and if somebody's controlling my arm and I'm not able to get free, sometimes the easiest thing to do is to pass the blade to the other hand. For example, if I'm jabbing or in this kind of grip and they stop the arm and push it in, well, if they push my arm in, sometimes the easiest thing to do is to transition to the other hand and use that hand, or vice versa. They stop the arm from moving, sometimes the easiest thing to do is to pass the blade to the other hand. There's always a likelihood of dropping it, but there's always a likelihood of something you intend to do not working out, no matter what. But regardless, it's fun to work on. It's a fun just getting yourself familiar with the knife, familiar with being able to switch grips smoothly and efficiently without fumbling or dropping the knife. But it's a fun drill, but in addition, it does have some practicality in the sense that if somebody's trapping your arm or blocking your arm or stopping that arm from moving, with the training, you can learn how to transition the blade to the other hand and then use that hand. Okay, guys. All right. Have fun with it. Peace.